Hi, Asia.
Hi, sir.
What you do? All right. Quick and fast, right out of the box. Were you able to do the second question that I put in a group?
Yes, sir.
Good job. Um, I am going to 6:35 to 25. I'm going to start in. I'm going to start immediately because I'm going to start immediately. Hold on there. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to start immediately because I would want to be able to get through a few more of those 239. A few more of those questions I can wrap up that topic tonight. I really can't extend the topic beyond tonight. Oh, the computer needs to charge. Give me a minute. Let me see. It's charging this device. Um, remind me the remind me the question again, please. What were we? What was the question that we're looking at? The fires and acres burned.
Yes, sir.
All right, great. The others will just have to join in when they come because time is going to be against us. This is the middle of the semester. Well, the middle of the semester gone. And there are still a few more areas to cover. All right. So the question says, oh, I'm not sharing. Let me share. You're seeing the screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Mhm. So it says listed below are the number of fires in thousands and the number of acres that were burnt in millions in 9 Western states in each year of the last decade. Now we need to state the independent variable, the dependent variable. We need to draw a scatter diagram for the data, and we need to find the equation of the least squared regression line. We need to predict the number of acres that will burn if the number of fires is 26, which is not bad. Because once we calculate the least squared regression, we can substitute her for see them give away the independent variable right there. So you see that? Can you see that in question 4? Look at question 4 and tell me what you see from question 4.
Oh, oh, yes, sir.
You see them give it the independent variable right
Mm-hmm.
here. And then it says compute the product moment coefficient relation and the coefficient of determination and interpret your answers, right? So what is the independent variable again? And what's the dependent variable? Which one is says the independent variable? Asia? Asia.
Oh, sorry, my mic was muted. Sorry, sir.
Okay, good.
The independent variable is the fires and the dependent is the acres burn.
Is the acres, all right. Now, so one of the things that sorry. One of the things that we can do,
Evening.
good. One of the things that we can do, all right, not that you're going to go into the exam and not know how to do the question, but what I want you to do is look at the the table that I have up top here. Fires, acres burned. I am saying that my independent variable is fires and my dependent variable is acres burned. So I'm going to call fires my x. I'm determined using my x as my independent variable and my y as being the dependent variable. So my y is going to be the acres burned. So you see what I've done here is to transform all of this into this here. Then I found the sum I got 172 for the sum of x and 105 for the sum of y. Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Good. Then you're supposed to find x squared, y squared. So each of the terms, you know, one of the things I don't want you to do is to say when I square 172. When I squared 172, do you get 3510?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
I did them individually.
Right. No, but I'm saying if you square 172, would you get 3,510? Yes, no? Pause?
Oh, I thought it was Asia. No, sir.
Oh, no, sir.
You wouldn't. So I don't want anybody to think that they can shortchange it by squaring it to get the answer. That won't work. All right, that's incorrect. So you have to square individual terms. So 28 squares is 789, 13 squares is 169, and so forth and so on. And I got 3510 and 1705. Are you okay with that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And then we need to find our xy or x times y. You see how easy it is? You're giving your x, you're giving a y, you're finding x squared, you're finding y squared, then we're gonna find your xy. Xy is just multiplying your x by your y. And I get 2267. Tell me that you got that.
Yes, sir. I got it.
Pause where you say.
Yes, sir.
All right, no. So we've already established what our dependent variable is and our independent variable. It says to draw a scatter diagram for the data. I don't think I was able to do the scatter diagram. What
Sir,
you
so
got
it's
for
practically the same thing you're doing. You just kind of turn the table a different way.
absolutely. So if you want, you can hold this table and where am I? Watch my motion here. Watch my motion here. You see right here, so? You hold right here, so, and just draw it up top
Turn
here,
it
so.
around. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the same thing. The same thing. And it's just because of how they gave me the data, why I just use it like that. But it's the same thing. If you want to turn it around, not a problem. But it's just that I have one whole page. Remember to do something so? So, you know, it really isn't a problem with however you want to do the stuff. Just make sure that you add them up and you get the thing. Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
Good. So when you do the equation of the least squared, remember, hear me out now. What is important is that you put this formula to memory. You may know what to do, but you don't remember the formula, and then you get joke. You may know what to do, but you just don't remember the formula, and you get joke. And that is going to cause you to pass or fail. What you must do is to memorize the formula. The formula must be memorized. So it is that we can do your calculation. So please remember, it is a number of terms times the sum of xy minus the sum of x times the sum of y, all over the number of terms times the sum of x squared minus the sum of x all squared. You have to remember the value of m, right? Once you do that, you'd have already done your summations over here. You've already done your summations over here. So all you need to do now is just to pick up the values. N, you know what N is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
9 of them.
Yeah, 9. So you know what your N is. So it's 9 times. The sum of XY is this. But hold on half a second, please. This company.
All right, sir, I'm gonna send you a picture quick, yeah?
No problem.
I think I should send you.
Right. Sorry about that. Let me just check to see. I hear the thing going off.
Sir, I did fret when me get one number for B, you know, so I'm not even sure if B right.
What, why?
I remember you saying that they can get negative as well.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. So I never bother stress it, I just leave it as is.
Okay. All right. So, all right, Paz. So what he did was to, and I guess you do the same thing to Paz. Did it lengthways instead of across like I did? All right. So far that looks okay. All right. Let us just, because I have another one to give you to work quick and fast in class tonight because we're finishing up this thing tonight. All right, fine. So it looks good to me. Congrats. Now, so we're gonna get our M to be 1.1680. All agreed with that?
I got 1.67.
1.67.
Mm-hmm. Because everything there at the same time, I guess, for everything.
Is it no, but yeah, everything here, so Mikey, the 172, 105, 350, 35,
No,
10,
no,
17, you have all of
everything.
these.
Yeah.
I know. I just checked a while ago.
And
Why
the
didn't you
same-
get this though?
And I have the same thing for the working out as well. Yeah.
Get your calculator for me, please. Asia,
Good.
what you got? Paz, what you got?
Sir, I got 1.1679.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
79, same difference.
Yeah,
7980,
it's
same
roughly the
difference.
same thing, yeah.
Yeah, that me get.
What?
1.679.
It's
No,
not 6, it's 1.1.
1.16.
1.1. Yeah, sorry. 1.167.
Oh, that's what I'm saying to myself that you're off.
Yeah.
No, man.
1.1679 is fine.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So you had more word a while ago. All right. Now, and then now, I'm going to calculate my B, but remember, we still have to use these values for B. Is the sum of y minus m times the sum of x. So the value of m. So you recognize if your m up here is incorrect, you can't adapt because you're using those incorrect answers. So make sure that what it is that you're doing is correct. So the sum of y is 105 minus 1.1679, 1.1680, whichever one you want to use, same difference, times the sum of x, which is times 172 all over 9. And I came up with a negative 10.655. In Jesus' name, work the something and get the answer and stop panic over being a negative number and a positive number. It
Sure.
only
Let me
tells
get 6.55. I get negative 10.5555. Because what I did, I round it up to, because I didn't use the decimal in the 200, I just minus the 200 from the
105.
105, and then I get the 95.
No, but you can't do that though
Yeah,
because
that's why you're missing the top.
you see them something here?
Yeah.
Them
It's
something
true, yeah.
important. I'm going to tell you how important it is. So you're all science students, irrespective that you may not be doing the pure chemistry, bio, and physics. You're an environmental, you guys are environmentalists, you are scientists. Now, it is important that 0.969, if I were to translate that to the exposure of, or as an anesthesiologist, I'm going to give the patient 0.9869 more of an anesthetic. That could be life or death. You get the point I'm making?
Yes, sir.
Even though it is, he said, Lord, sure, 0.969, not gonna happen. Dead. DED, dead. I know who them I come for? You, your granny, your grandpa, your puss, your dog. Because I'm gonna say kill off them family members. So as scientists, we have to be as precise. So you notice how I'm a stickler for not rounding off, and I use as many decimal places. Every time you see me put a question on the board here, it's either 3 or 4 decimal places, because I try to use as many decimal places as possible, because when you round off, the fewer decimal places you use is the more you're approximating your answer, and your answer is not exact. So you have to get into that habit of trying not to round off, because if you do, you're going to be penalized one, and your answer is going to be off. It's going to be off, right?
A canvas fault still.
Eh?
A canvas fault still.
All right. So that's what you have right there. And then now when you substitute it into the formula, you're going to have y equals 1.1679 x minus 10.655. So Paz and Asia, am I to assume that you got negative 10.655? What did you all
Yes, sir,
get?
that's what I get.
Good job. Asia looked like she had eat her dinner or something, but Asia, they're far from me. And Asia, the little curry chicken and rice tastes nice, and Asia, no want to miss it. Asia,
Yes, sir, I'm here.
no man, you're not dead, man. You're a mouthful. Yeah.
So I'm
Asia,
not full. Yes, I got the
Asia secret.
negative, sir.
Asia, no, matter come swallow and then I come talk. No, Walter, we know,
So
right?
we eat earlier. We eat from 5 o'clock.
Oh, goodness. Hey, when you're getting old, older people eat early, right?
That's
Can I call you
actually
come also?
cool.
I did not. I did not at all. All right, cool. So I was saying to Asia earlier that these people cannot give you the question. They ask us up the top, say the independent and independent variable, right? Then after that, them says, draw the scatter diagram. Oh, I need to see the scatter diagram, but draw the scatter diagram for the data. Then it says, find the equation of the least squared regression line, which is easy stuff for us to find. 7 marks for that. Then it says, predict the number of acres that will burn if the number of fires is 26. When you read that question alone, also tells you which is the dependent variable from which is the independent variable. Predict the number of acres that will burn if the number of fires is 26. Suggesting that fires is really indeed our independent variable, and that the acres burned is going to be our dependent variable. Anyhow, so all we do, it says 26 acres. Anywhere in the function we see x, we substitute 26. So it's going to be that. So we can then now assume that 19.7 acres will be burned. Did it ask us to interpret? No. No. Right. So 26 will be burned. 26 acres will be burned. And then, no, 19.7 acres will be burned. So I'm saying almost 20 acres will be burned, but really 19.713 acres will be burned. If they ask you, the question can ask you to round up. Round off to the nearest whole number, the number of acres that will be burned, right? So about 20 acres in total that will be burned. And it says 19.7313. Yeah, but if we are reporting, nobody may necessarily remember 19.713. Somebody may say approximately 20 acres were burned. There's something that I need to take to you, because even though we're not talking about environmental chemistry, you all have environmental chemistry to do with me. I guess I suspect in the first semester of next year, God's willing. I remember the HAJ, the Housing Agency of Jamaica, was called upon the other day because apparently they own a property that was on fire. I'm trying to get the story right from memory. Was on fire, and it burned the boundary line. The fire went as close as to the boundary line for the neighbors, but a section of the neighbor's house was damaged by fire. And I remember the head of the HAJ, somebody who I know, who I know pretty wellish, came out to say that the people are disingenuous because when they went and did their own investigation, the boundary line, the fire did not pass the boundary line. So how could they say that the National Housing Agency of Jamaica is responsible for the stuff? And I said to myself, let me ask before I tell you what I said to myself. Do you think it is possible that the fire got us close to the boundary line, but apparently didn't touch the boundary line, or even if it did touch the boundary line, there's no evidence of the fire being moved from the boundary line over to the people and property? Do you think that the house can be burned from that fire still?
Wait, repeat that, sir.
So the HAJ owns a
Yeah.
property, but the adjoining property, or the adjacent property to the property owned by the HAJ, a section of it got burnt. And the owners are saying that it is a fire from the property next door, which is owned by the HAJ. The head of the HAJ came out and said, it is not possible, because when they walk the periphery of their premises, they recognize that the fire did not compromise the boundary line. And I'm saying, do you think it is still possible for the burnt property or the burnt piece of house from the neighbors, if it could have been as a result of the fire next door, even though the fire on ground don't show it past the boundary line? Yes or no?
Of course.
Why?
Because the fire, we call them some of the sparks can go over and
Don't go no further. And that's why I know at this point in time, I can award you a bachelor's of environmental studies. Because when she said it, I said, but don't you know about a spark? It flies. It flies. And once that spark is live, and especially if you have like a shingles roof, you know, the wooden roof then,
yeah.
if
Drop
that
on
spark is live and it drop right there, dead.
Sure, I can give you a personal example, you know. I remember lighting some garbage back in Newport when I was in Jamaica, and the wind just started to blow. The fire don't go over to the people and property, you know, but the spark landed on the dry grass. I want to see me run with the hose at all the people in place before the house.
Same way, so.
Yeah, man. So what's them attack of madness?
So and then now, this was something that was on the news, you know. And I have the person's number in my phone. And I was going to call the person to say, you know, your comment is unfortunate because, and then I started singing a song. It only takes a spark to get the fire going. And I'm saying to myself, she never used to sing that song when she got school. But no, say it only take one little spark, right? It is possible. It is possible. And you know, one of the things again, as environmentalists, you know, you can look at even if you have a volcano, like a Pelion type volcano, the one that shoots all the way up into the air. We're not talking about the umbrella one, you know, the one that shoots all the way up into the air. If that shoots up into the air and there's a puff of wind comes, a mile away from that, somebody's house can start burning. And you wonder how the fire get there, because it moves. It moves. A fire, you know, fire, right? So it was very possible. All right, I just had to pause to that because you have to think about, as environmentalists, you have to look at all the possibilities around before you even make a complete judgment. All right.
Sir, me have one major issue. But Eva asked Asia to explain it, but look like it now work for me. Oh, you get 19.7 acres, sir. Because my put it, my sub is exactly how you have it there. That's what I did. I get 33.
Here your calculator, Michael. Michael, turn your calculator off, turn it back on, put it in again, and I promise you get the 19.73.
All right. 1.680 multiplied by 26. So I'm gonna get the 43.68. That's it. All right. Alright, then I'll subtract it now from 10.43.68.
46. Michael,
Yes, sir. I don't know what I do wrong, honestly.
what brand calculator are you using?
No, Mama, actually, I use the phone this time around. I'm not even bother touch that calculator, then I put it up.
No, but that is not correct either. 1.1680 times 26 is 30.368, not 43.
1.1680 times 26. 30 point. Oh,
Yeah.
what did I go wrong?
And then subtract 10.655 now and tell me what to get.
10.655. 19.713. Right. I know the calculator thing I go work, you know.
I think you're not. No, but this is cause for concern, because if I can't see how it is that you're making the errors,
Let me look back.
you're gonna be penalized. So you have, before you start using calculator, make sure. Okay, sometimes the calculator has a memory stored to it, and you have to make sure that your memory is cleared.
I come out tight and then I go back, I get the 19.7.
Yeah, because something was stored in the memory. So you have to clear the calculator first before you do anything else.
And look how me did that go good.
Same way, so. All right, and this is a must-have question on the exam paper here. So the question now asks us to do to calculate R. Remember, part of the problem with this question is nice. Question makes full sense. Part of the problem with this question is that there are three different formulations you have to remember. One for M, one for B, one for R. M, B, R. You must know the formula. Do me a favor. I want you to write down on a flashcard the formula for M, the formula for B, and the formula for R. You must know those formulas. You must know them. I beg of you. So we're going to get the formula sheet in the exam? No. You must know them. Because I know you know how to perform the calculations. But if you use a wrong formula, you're going to have problems. All right? Now, once you have the formulation, you know what information you're going to need. When I did my calculation, I got 0.796. Tim, that's what you got, Mikey. Me think a pass on Asia get it now. You may worry about no, because you don't know if you figure them.
I got 0.79.
Okay, okay. Maybe I'm gonna go call the big finger a while ago. So when I try press one button, it's like what Asia said, I call her owl. I did not say that. I'm gonna say, Mark, your big finger, you press the 4 and your big finger touch a 5 instead.
That's at the same time.
Yeah, it tried to happen with me too. Paz, you got the 0.796?
Yes, sir.
Asia Boo. Let me see if she got answer now.
Yes, sir, I got it.
Okay. She make one big swallow a while ago. All right, very nice. Now, it says here that we are supposed to, having calculated R, it says, oh, we also have a coefficient of determination. Oh, do you calculate the coefficient of determination again? Hello? How do we calculate the coefficient of determination? I did it the last time around.
Oh, it's square R.
It's square R. Very good. And when I square R, I'm going to get 0.634. What's the interpretation?
Have a strong relation. It's close to 1 still.
I would have just
Not very strong, but strong.
Okay, I hear you. Paz, what you say? You said no. You're kind of indifferent, Paz. What you
it's
say?
kind of like it's in between, but fairly strong, I would say.
Fairly strong. Okay. Asia, what descriptive word would you use?
Sir, I use strong. Because I was saying if it's more than 5. 0.5, then I consider it highly likely or or strong. And if it's like past 0.7, I consider it very strong.
Okay. All right. Yeah, but okay, so it's strong. What is strong?
Positive correlation
Of what?
between both data.
Yeah, but you know what the data is. You know what the bivariate data
Between
is.
The fire and then
the
acres burned.
yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. It's when you get the specificity of the question. It's like when them tell you fires and acres burn. In the other question, them only give you the bivariate data. Remember the question says they're given bivariate data, so you don't know what it is. So when they're speaking about it, you just can speak in general term. But in this case, they're giving this up. This is my interpretation. There is a strong positive relationship between the number of fires and the number of acres burned.
Okay.
So yes, it's a strong positive relationship. It's a strong positive relationship. Not a very strong. I wouldn't even say moderately strong. If it's a fairly strong one, I wouldn't kill it either. Right? But it's a strong positive relationship between the fires and the acres burned. All right. How you feel with this how you feel with this topic now? You think you can master it?
Yes,
Yes, sir. We just need
More
continue
practice.
practicing for ourselves, and we should be good to go. But it's good so far, sir.
All right. I'm happy that you said that because I want to give you, all right, it's 8 o'clock. I want to give you 2 more of these questions and then we'll wrap it up. 2 more of these questions and then we'll wrap it up. We'll finish this topic. God's willing, next class we're onto something new. 2 more of these questions. Quick and fast, quick and fast, quick and fast, quick, accurate and fast. You don't have these? I'm projecting these in class now. All right, so I'm resuming my share. This is a past paper question, 2016, question 5, 2 7s 14 and 4 20, 19. No, 2 7 14 and 4 18. All right, this is 25 marks. Right, enough marks question come for. On the mark gets it go. Mark you. We're doing 2 questions, 2 big questions such as these within the time that is left for class. So quick and fast, but you have another one after this. After this, next class, we're moving into something else, something new. All right, start for me, please. And I want to see the scatter plot. Me want to see the scatter plot. A 5 mark, no. A 5 marks in me for the scatter plot, me want to see it. All right, quick and fast.
So I'm going to send you the one for the last question.
Appreciate it. All right. I looked at it. Asia, right, -7. I looked at it. I am going to wait 2 minutes. I want the gradient. MX. I'm going to, when you finish this question, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a little way that I can use to calculate it. I don't want to. I'm going to show. This is just for teaching purposes. I don't want to go into the exam to do it, but I'm going to show you a way. I'm going to use a graph to calculate how far away you were from the original least square regression. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I'm going to show you something with it. All right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, man, cool. And all of you, I want all of you to see this stuff too. I mean, I know you guys would have seen this from CXC days, but I'll show you nonetheless. All right, I'm going to separate for 2 minutes, but continue working, please. Everybody okay?
So far.
Yeah, good job.
Yes, sir, so far.
Good job. Asia, your mouth still full in that answering. Everybody okay?
Yes, sir. Everybody
Okay, thank
okay.
you. Tonight is Speak on Midnight, Asia. Hush. We get word on us or silent, you know. Well, all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
Sir,
Yes,
uh,
Papa.
one quick question. E, I'm not so sure following E. It says using the regression equation, predict the value of x when y is 25. So the equation y equal,
Mx plus b,
oh, that's
mx
the one
minus
that,
b.
yeah, that's the one they use.
Yes, sir. That's a
Oh,
regression. That's a regression equation, you know. Least squared regression line. That's a
yes.
regression equation. Yeah.
Okay. So, oh,
Mhm.
let me run here, sir. Let me just put it on here, sir.
Sorry, can you repeat what I said for E?
The least squared regression line
Mm-hmm.
y equals mx plus b.
Oh,
So it says using a regression, predict the value of x when y is 25. So you're going to substitute the value of y, transpose to get the value of x. No? Yeah? Not following?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
all right, sir. Finish.
Asia, finish? Maggie, finish?
Almost, sir.
Almost.
All right. 2 more minutes. Pause, same, ready. All right, 2 more minutes.
Oh, sir, I got something similar to what Aisha did in her graph, but what I'm planning on doing, I'm gonna get some graph paper in the morning and I just gonna do it over and then send it to you. Because I want it to be as accurate as possible. I forgot to pick them up yesterday. Sir, if you're talking, we're not hear you.
Because I'm muted.
Oh, no, because I saw you scrolling.
No, I thank you for telling me because I'm saying something and I'm waiting for you guys to answer. And I'm saying, why them not answer? And
Oh,
then when you said something, I looked to recognize that I'm muted. So I was saying to you, I'm gonna skip the scatter plot for now, based on what you just said a while ago in terms of getting the graph paper.
yeah.
But I'm still going to be showing Asia something or showing the class something on that. But I'm going to skip the scatter plot for now and then just move into the sum of x, the sum of y, the sum of x squared, y squared, and the sum of xy. So
Okay.
look at my answers and tell me if you agree with them.
100%.
Asia, pause.
Yes, sir.
Good job.
1 second, I'm looking.
I am concerned about Venica.
Yes, sir, them similar.
I'm concerned about Dan. And I'm even more concerned about Alicia.
Alicia. Mhm.
Yes. I have not seen these people. Venica came into class recently, said nothing, and then she disappeared. I have not seen Dan for the longest while. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so we'll get our 4 marks right there. Uh-oh. And if you notice what I notice, these people are in their final semester of their program because there's no 2 summer,
semester.
right?
Sir, them just run out of fuel, sir.
Oh no, wrong time to run out. Wrong time to run out. You're at the tail end of it, and I'm telling you, when you're at the tail end of your program, it is the most difficult for you to stay afloat. You have to have tunnel vision. And if you slip, you slide, you can miss the graduation just by 1 point. You can fail a course by 1 point and miss your graduation. And God forbid, sometimes that course is not even offered in the other semester. You have to wait. And our courses are not offered every year. Every 2 years we offer courses. Why?
Yeah.
Because of our numbers. Because of our numbers. So you can't do environmental chemistry until the new batch of first-year students come in. So you and the first-year students will do environmental chemistry at the same time because of our numbers. It's every 2 years we do this stuff. Anyhow, calculate the equation of the least squared regression line. Oh, so I need to calculate M first and then calculate B after. True or false?
True.
True,
What's the value
sir.
of M?
I got 1.477.
1.4346. May I get that?
1.477, and that 3, it means that it's 3 after that.
What the hell are going right?
Mikey, I don't know. I was about to say that a while ago. Sitting around with your calculator. Some go zoom with your calculator, shake it off. Just shake it, start again. Asia, you got the 1.477. I know Pass got it.
Yes, sir. I got it.
Go straight the hell out of me. All right.
You're wrong with Nike stuff. Give me half a second, please. Half a second. Mikey, sort it out for me. Half a second.
Michael, they are fine by one new calculator.
Asia, Asia, check 10 now. Asia, you're rough.
Cheap. Your local Target.
You see you?
Dollar store sell capital. Go back capital.
Dollar store for them Chinese knockoff something.
And that China use and make them money. They say stay there.
Asia, where you get for XY? The summer XY.
Until
Yeah.
592.
Let's see where it come off now. All right, respect. So me go look for one. Me go buy one Texas calculator. Me can't bother with that thing. Yeah. It'll give me too much error. Sure. So that means that this would have run, so I have to go change this now to 7. Alright, I run through it quick. What the hell am I going with this after? Why everybody are asking me the same question? 60.557. Two minus 60.5.1. It's like a 41. Right. Divided by 8.
It's still not getting it, Mikey.
Yes, sir. May I run through and make the correction as I go along?
So what was the error this time?
The XY value.
Okay.
Yeah. It was off by 2.
Yep. 2 makes a difference.
Yep.
All right, now. What is the B value? I got negative 5.554. What, agree, disagree?
Sir, that one they miss me.
I didn't get that either, sir.
Where you get the negative?
Me no know. Me wrong?
Yeah, man, because I
Yeah.
102. I 102, not 105.
See there, you had the 102
Oh
at
yeah,
the top and then
yeah.
you did change it. Yeah.
Yeah. For real. So Mikey Guzumi. Mikey Guzumi. So it is indeed 102 and 105. All right, so it's 102 minus 1.4773 times 41 over 8. 5.1788. Positive.
Yes, sir.
Sir, may get the 5.18, which
5.18.
Yeah. I'll soon change this. I'm going to change this.
Mm.
It's positive 5.18. How did I get that though? Yeah. Maybe it's, oh yeah, I see what I see. Yeah. Oh, all right. So we're gonna fix up that then. So I'm gonna write my equation as 5.179, or I could write 5.1788 plus 1.477x. Or 1.4773x. Agreed?
1.477x, yeah.
Yeah. So the answer is supposed to be 5.1788 plus 1.4773x. Yes, no?
Sir, me get y
5.1.
equal 1.477x minus 5.18.
Yeah, that may get to.
It's not supposed to be minus, it's supposed to be positive.
Which would have been the B, which was the B. That's what I got, 5.18 for the B. So I think it's the negative 44 right there, so that did cause that.
Mm-hmm. 102 minus 1.4773 times 41. The sum of x is 41, don't?
Yes, sir.
Is positive 41.308. I'm going to divide that by 8. I get a positive 5.177, 5.1788. Double check that again for me, please, guys. I'm getting that b to the positive 5.1788
Yeah, I'm about to show.
For B.
for b, yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I get 5.18.
Yeah, so what you're saying differently then? I'm saying to you that
No,
the value, I'm saying that y is therefore going to be equals to 5.18 as according to you, plus 1.4773x.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir. Yeah.
So because we are confused before.
No, sir, it's what I saw on this. That's why I said
No,
that.
no, 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 no. No, we established that we already established that what is here is not correct. So I was recalculating the stuff and telling you what the correct answer is for the recording's sake.
Oh, yeah,
So-
man, sir.
Right. So the answer for the recording is y equals 5.1788 plus 1.4773x. Agreed?
agreed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now we need to work a little quicker on this. I'm going to tell you why. When I gave you the question, we're at 8 minutes past 8. And now it's at 8:56. So we really took about 50 minutes to do the question, and we don't have that much time to complete the question. Right? So remember I said to you that we have about an hour to do the 2 questions.
Yes,
So
sir.
we have to go work much quicker, and we still don't finish a question. So we're working a little slow, but guess what? If it is that slow means that you're getting the full understanding of it, is fine. But at some point in time, I have to increase our speed. Now, for my R, my product moment correlation coefficient, I am getting 0.5854.
Yes, sir.
45. Pass, yeah?
Yes, sir, I got that as well.
All right. Mikey didn't get it though.
I got 0.56, but because mine was off by 2, that's why it's like that. But it was close enough.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, and then now what else the question asks us to do?
They are.
Right, determination of R. Okay, say the square R to get your determination, the coefficient of determination, 3.4, 0.3416.
0.3.
What can you say? What
0.3416, yeah.
what is your interpretation?
Moderately.
I would have said fairly weak.
Fairly weak.
Mm-mm.
Why is it fairly weak though?
Because it's less than the 0.5 and it's kind of closer to the 0.
Sir, I just said it's not strong.
You say it's not what?
It's not strong.
I would say, hold on there. Also, there is a neutral relationship between X and Y.
It's a moderate positive relationship.
Also, the mother did right.
Mhm. What are we looking at pos and Asia for the determination? Is it R squared or is it R?
R.
The R squared.
R
R.
squared. Oh, R?
R.
R, yeah.
That was R squared.
Oh, I thought it was R squared too.
R.
Okay, so that makes sense, sir, because moderate 0.5 is closer to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked you
Sure.
the question, because I recognize that you're using the coefficient of determination.
Okay, yes, sir. I agree with the moderate positive relationship.
Yeah.
So, sir, if it is 0, then you would basically say that it's neutral
There's no relationship.
or relationship.
Yeah. So you can't make a comparison. You don't have a comparison to make between the bivariate data. You notice I spoke about bivariate data this time because they never give me a definition of what the data is talking about, as opposed to the other one about
The fires
fires
and the burn.
Then when they give me that the table shows this and that. So we just know they're bivariate data. But we have one more question to do. Using the regression equation, predict the value of y when the value of x when y equals 25. Oh, my one is going to be wrong because I used the wrong equation. So mine is going to be, let me just calculate it and tell you what y is supposed to be out. If I say that it's supposed to be 5.1788 plus 1.4773 times, nope, it's 25 is going to be equals to
So
25 is going to be equals to all of that. So I'm going to have 25. I'm going to have 25 minus 5.17.
sir,
Huh?
plus, sir, you're removing so you're not carry the minus 5.8 over to the 25.
What do you get for your answer?
Sir, may I recalculate it? Hold on.
You get 13.417.
Sure, I got 13. Oh, yeah, same thing. 4169.
You have to transpose, Mikey. What I have on screen is incorrect. I need to make this correction.
Also, basically, you would, what does that mean? I carried B over to where Y is, and then I divide B and Y by M.
Remember, you're given the equation y equals mx plus b. So you're subtracting the 5.1788 from both sides because that one stands alone. So you have 25 minus the 5.1788. And then you're going to be left on the other side equals to 1.4773x. But because we want to find the value of x.
Hold on, 1 second, sir. So the minus sign before the 5.1 is the 5.18 is not a negative
There's no
5.1.
minus, there's no minus sign.
Or that is the operation sign.
The operation is saying that the gradient is positive. So you end up with a positive sign. If the gradient is negative, you end up with a negative sign.
Okay.
So you remember, it's y equals mx plus b. but M can be any number, can be a positive number or a negative number. So it's not, I'm not saying that it's always going to be a fixed negative sign that is there. So what I'm saying to you is, I'm supposed, so Y is equal to 5.1788 minus plus 1.4773x. Or you can write it as Y equal 1.4773x plus 5.1788 in the form Y equals mx plus b. Now, they said that Y is equal to 25. So 25 then is going to be equals to 1.4773x plus 5.1788. Now I'm going to subtract 5.1788 from both sides. So all I'm going to be left with is 1.4773x. When I subtract this, I'm going to get what? 19.8212. I don't know, I'm checking that in my head. Check that for me, please. I just did a mental calculation. And it's 9 o'clock. 25 minus 5.1. Mikey, you don't check that.
Yeah.
19.821.
821.
Yes, sir. At 82.133.
I don't know how me get that minus sign in the formula.
So I'm correct. And then now you divide both sides, no, by 1.4773.
1.47,
Yeah. So when you divide both sides by 1.4773,
I get 13.417.
is correct. Yes, I. Easy one too. All right. You guys need to start studying. You guys need to start studying. Remember the Educasoft pieces. Let me just explain something to you know. So the Calculus 1 students the other day did their exam. I don't even think I can see tonight because I have so many things to go look at. The Calculus 1 students did their exam last Friday. Grades were released. And I had to give some attention to Calculus 1. So now that I'm over with them in terms of marking their exam papers and uploading the stuff, I can then come back to looking at some of the Educasoft questions that were sent off to me. I know Paz sent something. Well, all of you would have sent something to me. So I know I'm a little free, well, not tonight because I have another deadline to work on for tonight. But for the most part, I want you to be able to complete the Educasoft pieces. And so it is that we can finish off. We can finish off our Educasoft. We can focus on the exam, your mid-semester, and you know, just get the course out of the way. When you delay, things happen. You lose a lot when you delay, and you don't want to. All right, we're going through nicely. I'm confident that you guys are understanding the things that I've taught. My question is, are you reinforcing the things that I went through? Because if you're not reinforcing it, you know, it would have been a wasted effort. Right? But big up on yourself. We'll talk next time. All the best.
Sir, quick question.
All right.
With me and the Educasoft,
Mhm.
I answer the question, but it's saying that it's incorrect. And then when I'm supposed to do the quiz, it's saying that I need to complete the prerequisites, but
Oh, yes.
yeah, the prerequisite is incorrect. It shows
No.
the answer is correct, but it's giving me an incorrect answer.
Let me look at something here. Give me half a second. Let me just half a second.
Go through each unit from tutorial to quiz, so it kind of throw me off. Wicked.
All right. Environmental statistics. All right, not doing so badly. All right. Yes, what's the problem now? You're saying because I'm not seeing. What's the problem, Mikey?
So basically what happened is that when I do the homework, two of the questions were correct, but it gave me a wrong answer. And within the practice, it did the same. And when I'm doing the quiz now, it's saying that I can't do the quiz because I haven't completed the prerequisites.
It's not that I haven't completed prerequisite, you know. So normally, all right, so what happened is I preset the stuff that you have to get a particular percentage in order for you to move on. So that is what is happening. So I'm seeing a percentage that you're talking about, but the assessment is still active. It's not closed out. Paz, I just did something for that last activity that you did. Yeah, I just did something to that one, but I
sir,
don't.
The questions that are incorrect, I answer them correct, you know, but the system is saying that it's incorrect. So I can't.
And I'm saying to you, is it all of those?
Yeah.
Send them to me. I can go in and I can give you the score for those.
Oh, so just send
me the stuff so I can check it, and once it's correct, I will do the update.
All right, I'll screenshot it. I'm gonna send them to you now.
All right. So commenting. Really and truly is on a 3 moving. My final year students ain't doing a thing. All right, let's continue working, guys. I'm expecting big things from you. Just continue working, read through your tutorials and start doing your work. I'm expecting big things from you. All right, thanks so much.
All right, sir.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye, my love.